Everton breaking news. Everton may have taken another significant step towards signing Femi Azeez following a recent development. Up next, Everton are in discussions to sign a world-class England international, in a move that could mirror the arrival of James Rodriguez. And Jack Grealish is reportedly already an admirer of Everton's latest transfer target, and now Evertonians. Don't waste any time and subscribe to our channel right now to stay updated on everything happening about the Toffees. Everton's summer rebuild is already taking shape, and one position David Moyes clearly wants to strengthen is the wing. With Tariq George expected to head back to Chelsea, the club is looking for a player capable of adding greater creativity, speed, and reliability in attacking areas. One name now strongly emerging is Femi Azeez from Millwall, and this appears to be far more than just another routine championship rumor. Azeez has genuinely been one of the standout attacking players in the division this season. 11 goals and 8 assists from a wide role is impressive enough. But what has really caught attention is the way he influences games. He's direct, fearless, and constantly looks to attack defenders, something Everton have lacked too often this campaign. The timing could now work perfectly for the Toffees. Millwall's playoff defeat means they'll remain in the championship, and that changes everything financially. Holding on to a player like Femi Azeez becomes much harder once Premier League sides arrive with genuine interest and greater financial power. For David Moyes, this could represent a clever alternative to spending huge sums on a more proven winger. At 24, Azeez is entering the best years of his career and still has room to improve. Everton scouts have already watched him closely, which suggests the interest is genuine rather than just transfer gossip. But Everton cannot afford to hesitate. Leeds, Fulham, and Sunderland are all reportedly monitoring the situation as well. If the club truly sees Azeez as part of the next phase under Moyes, they'll need to move quickly before the competition becomes impossible to beat. My friend Everton fan, with Everton reportedly interested in Millwall winger Femi Azeez, do you think he could be the kind of smart, hungry signing that helps transform Everton's attack next season? Or should the club aim for a more proven Premier League winger instead? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Everton's draw against Crystal Palace felt like more than just 2 dropped points. It felt like the moment the club's European dreams started slipping away. David Moyes admitted it himself after the match. The hope is still technically alive, but with only 2 games left and a 4-point gap to 7th place, the reality is becoming difficult to ignore. But maybe the bigger story here is what comes next. For the first time in years, Everton fans are talking seriously about Europe again instead of relegation battles. That alone shows how much progress has been made under Moyes and the Friedkin Group. Now comes the important part, turning progress into ambition. That is why the increasing speculation around John Stones is so intriguing. This would be far more than a routine signing. It would send a strong message. Everton would be re-signing a player who departed nearly 10 years ago and went on to become one of the most successful defenders in world football. Would completely change mood around the club heading into next season. There are obvious risks. Stones is 31 and injuries have become a major issue recently. But sometimes clubs aiming to take the next step need to gamble on elite quality. Everton did something similar when they brought James Rodriguez to Merseyside. That signing changed the atmosphere instantly and made the Evertonians believe bigger things were possible again. Stones could have the same effect. He's won Premier League titles, the Champions League, and played in major international finals with England. Players with that experience rarely become available to clubs outside the traditional top 6. If Everton truly want to return to European football consistently, they need more than squad players. They need leaders, winners, and footballers who raise standards the second they walk into the dressing room. John Stones would do exactly that. So Toffees, if Everton really have the chance to bring John Stones back to Merseyside, would you take the gamble on his experience and winning mentality, or should the club focus on younger defensive targets instead? Share your opinion in the comments below. Everton's interest in Bowen feels like more than just another transfer rumor. It feels like the kind of move a club makes when it's finally ready to think bigger again. David Moyes already understands the qualities Bowen offers, having played a major role in developing him into one of the Premier League's most dependable attacking players during their spell together at West Ham. That connection matters. Moyes trusts him, understands his mentality, and knows he can deliver in difficult moments. And honestly, Everton need that badly. The draw against Crystal Palace exposed a major problem in this squad. Outside of Beto's individual brilliance, there was very little cutting edge. Too often this season Everton have controlled spells of games without having enough players capable of deciding matches consistently. That's where Bowen changes everything. Even in a struggling West Ham side fighting near the bottom, he's still producing goals and assists at a high level. Those numbers are not accidental anymore. He's done it season after season, and that consistency is what separates good players from game changers. What also stands out is the respect he gets from top-level teammates. Jack Grealish publicly praised Bowen's quality while talking about England's attacking options. And that says a lot considering the competition for places in that squad, of course. Signing him would not be easy. Liverpool and Newcastle are both interested, and Everton would likely need to spend big money. But if the Friedkin Group truly want to push this club toward European football again, these are the kinds of players they have to target. Bowen wouldn't just improve Everton's attack, he would raise the level of the entire team. So Evertonians, if the chance to sign Jarrod Bowen becomes real this summer, would you go all in to bring him to Merseyside? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is the Toffees News Fan channel, and I'll stop here. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. A big hug and see you in the next video.